Hey Sagittarius, what's going on? I'm a Sagittarius rising. Welcome. This is Lucy from Lucid Lucy Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for the first 2 weeks of June. It's going to be a love reading. I might be doing like just general wealth and abundance readings in the future, but right now I'm just trying to get on some sort of schedule because I've been really procrastinating making videos, and I've been having a lot of fucking trouble with technology. So I swear a lot, so if you guys are offended by that, please click off. I don't want to upset anyone. I have my I think it's called the Daily Witches Tarot. I'm not really quite sure who the creator is, but I will put a link for this down below if you guys are interested. I'll put like an Amazon link or something so you can buy one yourself. You can also find these at Barnes & Noble sometimes, so definitely look out for that as well if you have a Barnes & Noble near you. Stupid. Ow. I just burned my finger. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm just going to shuffle for you guys on camera because I know some people get kind of skeeved out and think that, oh, you know, you just drew those cards purposely, you know. It's weird to shuffle like with them not in my lap because I usually do readings for myself and other people on my bed. But okay, seems good enough for me. I shuffle my decks pretty regularly. I use them a lot, so not too worried about it. So this is going to be for you and whoever you're inquiring about, basically. So it could be a soulmate, a twin flame, someone you're just really have the hots for. I don't know. I have this cute little amethyst crystal as well that I like to charge my deck with. I think it's cute. And also for you twin flames out there, I got my little twin point quartz. I love it. I think it's so freaking cute. And actually, if you look in the middle, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm literally looking at a rainbow right now, right in between these 2 points. So I just thought that was super cute as hell. So I'm gonna start. Ugh, my allergies have been like super killing me, so if I like die in the middle of the reading, don't send help, I'll be fine. DNR. Hopefully these are just allergies and it's not like my throat chakra like fucking up, I don't know. Like I'm blocking shit. My candles just burned out. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace this. Just sometimes these stupid tea lights get too low and they don't want to light anymore. Really annoying. But hey, like, what do you want? They're from like the dollar store, you know? Get what you paid for. I'm reading on a budget, guys. I'm poor. I'm a starving artist. Okay. So, let me ask. There's... Okay, let me ask first, y'all. Okay. Are there any messages for the first 2 weeks of June for my fellow Sagittarians? Is that like, I'm just gonna say Sages. Sag-vages. Okay, I know some of you guys don't have vaginas, but like, everybody's got a spiritual vagina, okay? All got dicks and vaginas. Why is everything so fucking dumb? Every time I try to film a video, I say something stupid. I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping it. Deal with it. love it or leave it, you know? Love it or leave it. Okay, so are there any messages for the first 2 weeks of June for Sagittarius regarding their soulmates, their twin flames, or perhaps a person coming into their life? Someone new. So you can be inquiring about someone, or maybe you've met or are going to meet someone new. Let's see. Let's see if there's any messages. Okay. 8 of Swords. Tell me a story, guys. Okay, that obviously wants to... Oh! Oh! Oh, God. I don't think I've gotten death in this deck before. That was scary. That's some fucking creepy ass shit. That's nightmare fuel. I'm sorry. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. No thank you. Okay. What's going on with the Knight of Cups? Good lord. What's going on with the Knight of Cups? What kind of love message is this person bringing in? Let's get a few more cards on the table. See like what we're doing, what we're working with. What's going on with the Knight of Cups? That was such a strong reaction. I just didn't realize how fucking absolutely horrifying the death card is in this deck. Like every other card is really like cute and really nice and fluffy, and that card is horrifying. Okay, let's stick to like maybe 1 or 2 more cards. Let's just do 1 more card. Make it a solid even 4, you know? The number of foundations. I like that. Let's have some foundations for Sagittarius, even though it's not really in our nature too much. We just like to explore and have freedom, and we're a bunch of hippie children, but... Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh, yo. Guys. Guys, what's going on? Oh my god! 2 knights. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this, guys? I don't usually read reversals, but I really feel like this tower already happened. When the tower is in reversed, to me, it's like saying this already occurred. This travesty, this, your world absolutely crumbled, burned to the ground. It was like the apocalypse. It was like the apocalypse in your life. You are just at rock bottom, yo. And I feel you. I was there, okay? I was there. I'm not exempt. I'm a Sag rising. Like, I get it, okay? Like, whatever you're going through, whatever you went through, the worst is over, guys. The worst is over. Okay, I rearranged the cards because I feel like this is how it should be. I don't know. I just felt really guided to do that. I'm already getting... Temperance. That's good, though. Okay, we have 3 major arcana out of 6 cards, guys. That's a lot, okay? That's a lot of really strong energy coming from this spread here. Like, I'm shook. I'm fucking shook. I'm quaking right now. Like, this is insane. Okay. And we have 2 knights, guys. Okay, if you guys were wondering if June was going to be really boring, for a lot of you guys, the answer is a big fat fucking no. It's not going to be boring. It might even have a little bit of drama, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't you worry. So, For our first card, okay, so for our overall energy, shut the fuck up! Okay, right under Temperance was the Knight of Swords. This is happening quickly and unexpectedly. This is going to be really unexpected. Whatever these offers are, they're going to be very unexpected. Like I said, if you guys thought that this month was going to be boring for you, it's not. It's not. So what we have is Temperance. So that's balance. That's finding balance. That's going within. That's meditating. That's seeking higher counsel from your spiritual team, from your guardian angels, from the divine. I feel like my voice is super nasally all of a sudden. Like my throat hurts just... Oh my god. Anyway. Allergies. The joys of being in New England right now. So... yeah, I feel like after this really crazy time of your life, this really turbulent time in your life, feeling like your whole world is crumbling down has really brought you to this place of peace and acceptance. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel more at home in yourself. You feel more at peace with who you are. You like the person that you've become. You know, a lot of people resist change, but you seemed to take it in stride. You seemed to kind of like have this grace about you in going about things. Like you really have this strong foundation where, you know, even though the ground is uneven and kind of shaky, you still are standing up on one fucking foot. Girl, you are not going to be shook by this. You're not being shook by this. So, yeah, you guys really came from a situation where you felt trapped. You felt like your situation was hopeless. You just didn't have a lot of faith. I feel like a lot of you guys had a spiritual awakening recently or within the past like 6 months or so. You had a really huge spiritual awakening after this tower moment. Or perhaps your spiritual awakening was the tower moment. And it made you realize a lot of shit about yourself and about your situation. You realized that you had more power, more strength than you realized. So through this transformation, through this tearing down of all of your old foundations, you're building yourself back up again. But okay, this death card, look, so he has two, that could be a chick, I don't know. This person has 2 doors behind them, okay? And it's really foggy, like you can't really see too well. It's super spooky. Change is scary. Death is what you make it, basically. Like, change is what you make it. This is about a new chapter opening for you, a new beginning, and you have a few choices. You got a couple choices in front of you on how you want to proceed. How you want to continue down your path of awakening and transformation. So for a lot of you guys, I sense that you have 2 choices here. You got 2 people coming in. Possibly a third, y'all. Okay? You guys are extremely desirable right now. You guys are like in your power. You are in this like divine energy. You are in this high vibration, and it is just like they are like moths to a flame right now. They are moths to a flame, and they're coming for you. Like they're rushing towards you, and they're offering you like whatever they have to offer. But I feel like more strongly that the Knight of Swords below Temperance is like, it's telling you to have patience at this time, because it might not happen in a way that you expect, and it may not happen in the time frame that you expect. Maybe for some of you guys, this is kind of like a waiting period, waiting for these offers to come in. Some of you guys, this is not going to happen right away. This is not going to happen like, you know, June 1st or June 2nd, you know. For some of you guys it might, you know, I'm not gonna discredit that, you know, everybody's journey is different, shit happens, you know, but for some of you guys, you gotta be a little more patient, gotta be patient for a little longer, but this is going to happen a lot quicker than you think. It's gonna happen like very unexpectedly, and it's going to really it's really gonna like force you to make this choice. I have a feeling that you're gonna have to make a split decision. You're gonna have to make a split decision, because I don't feel like these people are gonna wait around very long for you to make up your mind. You gotta just kind of rush in there and go within, go with your intuition, and really like figure out what the best move is to make. I'm a very, okay, I'm one to really think things through a lot of the time. I don't have a lot of earth in my chart, but for some reason, you know, I do have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, I have to say. What I mean by my chart is my astrological chart. So if you guys want to look at your astrological chart, I will put a link to that down below, to a website I like to use. It's super easy. All you need is your date of birth, the time you were born, and the place you were born, and that's it. And they'll calculate everything for you. It's nice. So I will put that down below, but as I was saying, I'm, as much as I don't have a whole heck of a lot of earth in my chart, I obviously have it where it counts, because I'm more of a grounded person, and I like to think things through before I do things. The Knight of Swords is like someone who likes to rush in. Sagittarius likes to rush in and just do split things. They're very spontaneous. I do have spontaneity in my personality, but I kind of suppress it because I'm also a Scorpio. Scorpio is a very fixed sign. As much as death represents us and we are the queens of transformations and metamorphosis, we also really like to know exactly like where we're stepping, you know what I mean? We like to know what path we're going down and where it's going to lead. We definitely are more logical, I feel, of the water signs, but yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, like, you're very spontaneous, but maybe some of you guys have other signs in your chart that make you a little more grounded in your decision making, and make you want to do some like pros and cons lists, you know, but I feel like this is not the time to do that this time. I really don't. I feel like you're gonna have to just choose one or the other. This could also be like a twin flame connection, whereas maybe one of you is more grounded than the other. Maybe one of you has more water in your chart, or you're more watery, or more emotional, and more intuitive and spiritual, and this other person's more grounded in the 3D. What I mean by that is they're more grounded, they're more logical, they're not so intuitive as they like to think things through. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot, and he definitely likes to be sure of where he's going and how he's going about it before he rushes off, you know. Slow and steady wins the race is the saying I'm getting right now. So one of you kind of wants to rush in with this offer of love, whereas the other person wants to just take their time. And you kind of have to find this balance in your relationship, because I feel like before you guys kind of rushed in and it really was to your detriment. I feel like a lot of you guys, this is a relationship kind of recycling, you know? It's kind of coming back around for you to do things the right way this time, finding a balance between you guys. Between your more emotional energy and their grounded energy, or of course vice versa. It could be either way. But one of you guys definitely wants to rush in and profess your love and blah, 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 be all gushy and mushy. And the other one is just like, okay, well, I want to put down a foundation first. I want to get to know each other again. You know, it's been a while. For a lot of you guys, yeah, you broke up with this person. Maybe you felt really trapped, like you felt like you weren't getting what you wanted out of the relationship. And so you left, you tore down this foundation, you broke up. For some of you guys, you never even really dated. You kind of just made a bigger deal out of something than it was. You know, some of you guys might have really wanted to rush in and have a relationship with this person, but maybe they weren't ready to have a relationship with you. Maybe they had a couple of things they had to get through. They had to tie up a couple of loose ends, but you weren't willing to wait. So you rushed forward and you broke up with them in hopes of finding something more fulfilling. But in the end, you're just kind of rushing back to them. You know, with death comes rebirth as well as, well, death. So when one door closes, the other door opens. You know, you are leaving this old construct of your relationship behind. Do you hear the birds? They're so cute. I think I have a bird's nest in my little Japanese maple outside my window, and obviously Mama came back with some food because those guys went fucking buck wild. That's so cute. Anyway, the little things. So, yeah, when one door closes, another door opens. Let sleeping dogs lie, because obviously you guys are going to get a second chance. I feel like you guys are going to get a second chance at rekindling this relationship and having a more stable, grounded, balanced relationship. And also, like I said, for those of you guys, some of you guys might be having a water sign and an earth sign approach you in the near future. And you're going to have to make a choice. But when you open one door, another one closes. I feel like with this person, the Knight of Cups, they're going to... Like, it's just weird how this happened. So, with the Death card, there's one door that's actually open. Do you see that? And then one's closed. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what's out of frame and what isn't. I'm just gonna... Do you see that? This door's open and this door is closed. And it's funny because I feel like, for some of you guys, you broke up with this Knight of Cups person and you're going to be meeting this Knight of Pentacles. Or this person who is more watery and emotional has grounded themselves through transformation or spiritual awakening. You broke up with someone. They were too watery for you. They were too crazy. Honestly, Sagittarius, like, I'm sorry, but we need to be grounded. We need someone that's going to hold our ankles when we drift up a little too high in those clouds. You know, we got to have someone to keep us, you know, grounded and present, because we like to kind of go off and do our own thing. We don't like to stay in one place at one time, like, or one place for too long. Ugh, my allergies are like clogging my brain. So, yeah, maybe you or this person was too emotional or too, I don't know, you just romanticize things too much. You let your feelings carry you away and you weren't present. Perhaps you had such high expectations of this other person from your dreams and from your fantasies that when you actually were brought back to reality, you realized that this person was nothing like you built them up to be. You put them on a pedestal. And you've found balance with this time apart from this person, and perhaps they're coming back. Or perhaps this person approached you. They weren't what you expected, but then they come back being who you were expecting, who you need. They're not exactly what you're expecting. They're not exactly who you pictured yourself with. They're not exactly who you pictured yourself with. But they're exactly what you need to balance yourself out. I'm not saying you need someone, but I'm saying that this is going to be someone that whose personality complements yours. But I mean, overall, I think this is a pretty decent reading. I mean, there are some really promising prospects for you guys in the month of June so far. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks and we'll see how this develops. And if this resonates for you, please comment down below. I would love to know if this comes true for you guys. I hope so. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.